All right, yo, 1-2-1-2. It's your boy always, Cooks 24. On the highs and lows, all in between. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 8407 all day. Films on the way. But today, if you already been watching, you know what I'm saying? If you already checked out the We in the Car episode, I'm gonna introduce you to. Matter of fact, let her talk for herself. We have Miss.
Hi, I'm Jada Starks. I do music. Feel free to check out Fuck It. The link is in the bio. So, well, no, the link is not in the bio. The link is in the description. So, yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Podcaster too, right?
Yes.
Okay, let them know what to hear. Tell them about
and
that.
I also have a podcast for women's self-improvement, so feel free to check that out as well. If you're trying to be the best version of yourself, I'm your girl.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming once again. Get that down
nice
one more
to meet
time.
you.
Nice to meet you too as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're sitting here with this beautiful young lady, listening to her do her thing. When all day sent me the information to check out and see what she do. Listen to one of her songs. She has some great music and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm going to ask you just a couple questions so your fans can get to know you and the people who don't know you can start to get to know you. So we'll start off like this right here. Your hometown, where you from, born and raised?
I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. This is what I'm repping.
Okay. And how long, like I've already asked you this question once before, but you sound like you've been at it for a while. So, like, how long have you been into music?
I've been into music since I was a child. Since I can remember being born, since I've known anything, I've always loved music. I can say that I've been serious with writing since I was 11. I'm 20 now, so that's almost 10 years, 9 years. I've been doing this for a really long time.
Okay. And so when it comes to your style, where do you feel like you are as the style, you know what I'm saying, your genre, you? How do you feel like, where do you at besides where people might think you at because they see one of your videos?
I'm pretty much everywhere. Like, I love singing, I love R&B, I love pop, I love rapping. So I'm pretty much everywhere when it comes to my niche. I really don't want to be put into a box. I'm just like, I don't know. I just say what I want to say. Like, I just let the beats take me into the direction it wants me to go, you know?
Okay. And then also with the title of your name, it's like, okay, you didn't come up with some type of name to show who you are. You're pretty much using your real name, right? What made you make that decision?
I'm just me. I don't want to hide behind any character. I'm just me at the end of the day. I'm just a real person. So it's just me. I don't know.
As far as what got you started, what is it that inspired you to turn this into a career that you were going to love doing?
Working a 9-to-5, not for me. And I've started businesses after businesses. Like, I've always had that hustle in me to where I feel like I don't want nobody telling me what the fuck to do. I don't want nobody telling me to come in at this time and leave at this time. I just feel like it's a trap, and I feel the most free like when I'm doing music or when I'm making money on my own, or like I'm not relying on anyone to help me. I've just always been like a really independent person. So I don't know, it's a gift that I have. So I want to help people mostly. That's my main priority, and I feel like what you're putting out in the universe, you're going to get that back. And if I'm making a mark in this world, I feel like it'll just come back to me.
Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying, dealing with in the world we living in, things can be hard, you know what I'm saying, especially harder for some others who had a hard time climbing. So how much do you dedicate, how far you got now, to some of those rough times you had in the past that's keeping you going, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you use that as fuel? Some people use it as depression. Some people use it as letting them get all out of control. So how do you, at the age you are and in the world that we're living in now, how do you keep control?
I just try to think about what I can control, because life is going to always has its highs and lows, and the highs are always going to be high and the lows are going to be low. But I just try to stay detached and remember the bigger picture. You know, there's going to always be setbacks with anything you want to do. Not everything's going to go your way in life. So it's just like me letting it control how I feel about myself or what anyone has to say or what anyone thinks of me. Like, I just feel like my true audience is going to find me. So it's like, I just want to be me at the end of the day. And if you don't like me, that's your problem. You know, I just feel like I got to be me at the end of the day. I am growing as a person. I am growing every day. So it's just like, you know, people are going to relate to me one way or the other, and they're going to like me, you know? Like,
That's mine. So you saying that is a great way. You threw me a bounce pass right then. The single that we just heard. And it has a lot to do with, you don't like me, this and that, you're gonna hate, what I'm saying, you letting them know what's up. So what gave you the inspiration to do that cut right there?
I feel like I'm a very nice person, but people be having me fucked up. Like, yeah, I can come off as down to earth, and I try to remain humble, and I try to see the beauty in all beings. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'm an Aries. I have a lot of rage, and it's like, you want war with me, you want war with me. But at the end of the day, I know that this is my journey, this is my path, and I know why I'm doing this. So I'm not letting nobody stop me. At the end of the day,
that's great. I like that. That's a good way to think. And all you other ones out there need to think. Understand that. Okay, you gotta have land for the water to flow on. But that's just a different story, y'all. That's probably some old school stuff for y'all. Anyway, listen. Now, as far as the rest of your catalog coming, without telling any secrets or songs coming out of your process, when will you think we'll hear another song from you or a new video, like your way of moving, and what's your process for making music?
I mean, I'm just starting out. Like, so far I have 2 songs out on my own. I have one collaboration with Mars. The song is called I'm Just Too Bad.
Shout out to Mars.
Shout out to Mars. I love you, girl. But yeah, my goal is to be putting out a song at least once a month. I'm just trying to build my catalog up. Like, I have a lot of songs, so I'm just trying to put them out one by one.
Okay. And before we get right here, I got 2 more questions I want to ask you. I think this would be an important one for artists that are starting off where you at, or maybe haven't even got as far as where you at.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them as far as not giving up and finding their selves within their music? What could you tell them?
Never let anyone tell you who you are and how you should be. Some people say, you should be this way, act a certain way, say things this way to make it. Be you. Be you. Be your authentic self. And I feel like that's what's going to help you stand out as an artist. It's just you being your authentic self and you not dimming your light for nobody. And also you remaining humble throughout the journey, like you have to remain detached and remember where you started as well. So I just feel like, hey, pop your shit, but at the end of the day, remember where you came from and never listen to nobody, and don't let nobody discourage you or tell you who you can and can't be, because you can be whoever you want to be.
That's what it is. Let people know where to find your music, your videos, and we ain't getting to the podcast, and that's coming later in a different show. But let people know where to find all your stuff at.
I'm on all platforms. I'm on Apple. I'm on Spotify. I'm everywhere. Just look up Jada Starks on all platforms and you'll find me there.
You know what I mean? And just so y'all know, shout out to the cameraman. It'll be going right across there.
Big shout out to All Day 8407. He's popping his shit. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for being here anyways.
Know what I'm saying? So other than that, a question out. This will be the last question I ask you.
Okay.
Your biggest goal for this year. When January 1st came, I know you had a thought in your head, I'm going to have this done before we get to the 31st, Lord will. What's a big goal for you that you want to accomplish just this year? It could be a personal goal. It could be an inspiration goal. It could be whatever.
I want to build a solid support group. I'm not going to put a number on it because I just know it's going to come when it comes. But I just want to help people, and I just want to face my fear of being seen, because that was my biggest fear starting off, is like just putting myself out there and feeling like because I always felt like I didn't deserve to put up space anywhere. So I just want to be comfortable with just putting myself out there, just being like, whoa, at the end of the year, like, I really put myself out and I'm posting my music instead of just hoarding it. I'm putting it out whether people like it or not or talk shit about it or not. I'm just still putting my music out and I'm just trying to help people.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, please follow Miss
Jada Starks on all platforms. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm always Kush24, and if you don't find me, I'm going to find you. Shout out to 8407. Shout out to the contract signer in the building. Solid foundation all day, every day. And I think y'all know it's a wrap.